Anyway, welcome back to the stack. My name is TTrgr.
Yeah.
I am triggered. Also, we're gonna play Magic the Gathering today.
Does anything actually trigger you?
Me?
Probably nothing, right?
Like someone ripping nothing right in half, right in front of you.
Okay, the only thing that actually triggers me is when people play Flip It or Rip It with like packs. That actually does trigger me because I'm like, you know, like sure, there's a chance that you just rip nothing.
There's
but,
kids
like,
in Africa who use those cards,
What if
right?
it's fifth dawn?
Okay, man. Okay, there's like some sense of like whatever, right? Like Flip It or Rip It, whatever, right? Like if you were like, or like, let's do alliances, Flip It or Rip It. I'm like, whatever, who the fuck cares?
Homelands, you know.
Like yeah, like Homelands. Like what's the worst you're gonna pull? A Force of Will?
What if you
Oh
rip
no,
Baron in
you ripped
half?
the Force of Will. I mean that's like $140. But like,
What are you?
We've all got our playsets.
What
right?
are
What are you
you
saying?
Yeah, but what were you gonna do with the $140?
what am I saying? I'm saying that I am.
He loves nothing.
I am high as a kite and ready to card fight. Even though I'm not high, I'm actually drunk. But like, we're not gonna talk about that. So
Yeah, no.
You can smoke alcohol.
you can smoke alcohol.
You can also
So
smoke weeds.
I'm playing Wyleth, this guy. And you know what this guy does? He draws a lot of cards. He's the best Boros Voltron commander. Just ask Adrian, even though he'll tell you that
It's
it's
a Kiri,
actually
by a
a
lot,
Kiri.
it's not close.
But like, if Wyleth is better,
So wait,
don't
why?
listen to him. Yeah, Wyleth is better because he's a draw engine by himself.
I think he says why in the name.
He does say why.
Here's the true non-memey version of how you should decide whether you want to play Wyleth or Kiri. If you want to go tall Voltron strategy, Wyleth's going to be way better. And if you want to go wider,
Why?
Akiri's better.
Yeah,
It depends on how you want to build the deck. They're both good.
Also,
Yeah, absolutely.
protection.
You like hips or you like legs?
Also, you can play Wyleth in Akiri and Akiri in Wyleth. They're just
Yeah,
both good.
they're both good. I
They're
play
both
Akiri.
3-drops that just draw cards and care about
They're
them.
both really fucking like literally like the choice is basically like, do you want to like play a bunch of creatures or do you want to make one creature really really huge?
Yep.
What do you think of the astrology land so far? They did tell me a lot about my future. I was able to sort out a lot of different things.
Oh yeah, I went to
Do you
this.
feel like
A little more connected to my stars.
I got one of those like mandala tapestries.
Oh, hell yeah.
I put that up, and then I've
Inspired
also-
by those lands, right? The lands called you.
Yeah.
So I'm an
Sir
Aquarius, so
Burns of
apparently I'm an asshole.
When the moon
you know.
Oh, you're playing.
in the seventh
Yeah.
house.
Okay, so hey,
And
hey,
Hinata.
you're playing Mairsil, right? Can you describe to us what Mairsil does for the people at home who don't know what this card does?
He pretends. All right, so I got some big old mirrors, and I'm gonna smash those mirrors and smash your expectations.
what does he actually do?
Okay, so Mairsil locks away a card, in a cage. So that usually people try to put all sorts of a bunch of wacky abilities on him, but there's a speed,
Well,
Bump.
how are they
Sign.
how are they put in the cage?
Oh, they put in the cage whenever you cast Mairsil. Actually, whenever he enters the battlefield, you can exile a card from your hand or graveyard, which means if it's just, chucked in the graveyard from some random effect or another, there's ways to benefit from that. But mostly what I'm trying to do here is mill my entire deck out. And, there's a couple ways to recover from that if I don't win. The main thing I enjoy from this deck is actually Mirror of Fate rather than necessarily the Thassa's Oracle. But Thassa's Oracle is usually what's happening. Mirror of Fate does work with Thassa's Oracle very well. Mirror of Fate says you can take any number of exiled cards that you own, they're face down and exiled, and you can, face up and exiled, and you can take 7 of them and order them in any order you like and put them as your new deck. It's like a Doomsday, except for it's 7 cards, and it's only cards you've exiled. Funny thing about that is, technically, anything you've exiled with Mairsil, it counts. So, and additionally, it works with, what's it called? Yawgmoth's Will. Because technically, if Yawgmoth's Will is out and your Mirror of Fate dies, it exiles on resolution. Sorry, it exiles on cost paid because you tap and sacrifice in order to activate that ability. And now it's exiled and it can choose itself and you can cycle.
So basically, Mairsil is literally fake it till you make it.
Take it to
Okay, so if anyone feels like this is just Grixis gatekeeping, it is. If you don't understand this, it's because Mairsil, like a lot of Grixis commanders, the line's super complicated and it demands you know a lot about the game. But when you see it happen, if it happens, he'll explain it. It's complicated, but it's sweet. It's very powerful.
Wyleth, I guess to go into a little bit of detail, it is Voltron. I'm just gonna put a bunch of equipments and auras on him. I'm gonna turn sideways, draw a billion cards, and hopefully, maybe we'll counter a couple of spells because there are more counter spells than you think in red and white. And then
Red
we're
Blast,
just gonna like
Red Blast,
Pyro,
Pyro, Tibalt,
Tibalt,
yeah, there's
Lapse of Certainty, one of my favorites. Illumination. Ooh, no one's gonna. But like, yeah, basically.
Illuminate me.
Yeah, I'm gonna illuminate you. right?
brother.
But like, yeah, basically he just draws a billion cards and then you kill your opponents.
Yeah, Boris can draw cards. Now we got Hinata. This is one of Guy's newer builds, and this is the cat's out of the bag. This is Jin.
This is double Jin.
This is
Divergent
This is
transformation.
double Jin.
Double Jin
Divergent
be so bad.
transformations. It's amazing.
So the important part is our spells cost 1 less to cast for each target that they have, and then it's the opposite for my opponents. Their spells cost 1 more to cast for each target they have. So we're cheating. We're just trying to cheat.
So remember how Magma Opus costs 7 mana? How about if it costs
8?
2? I mean,
But
8.
now it costs 2.
But now it costs 2 mana. That's kind of ridiculous.
And I'm playing Lier, Disciple of the Drown, which is mono blue graveyard storm.
It's
I think it's named on Moxfield as manual labor in G minor.
Oh, really?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's a storm deck, but there's no shortcuts. I do usually win with Thassa's Oracle, but every single step taken to mill my deck out is a manual effort. You know, there's no like, haha, these 2 cards do it. There's like the closest thing is brain freeze, and I have to get the storm count up all by myself.
Well, Thoracle combo, like there's manual labor in that. You go like, all right.
Well, yeah, because like
Yeah.
at least in this deck you don't have access to black, so you can't just
Yeah.
go like a lot of consultation.
Exactly. Other than that, everyone ready?
I'm ready.
Yeah, card game.
3.
I win. I get to go first.
Oh my
The
god.
aggro deck's on the play.
You know,
I
I
haven't
get
gotten that all day.
this. I just get to fucking cheat because I'm a dirty rotten cheater. I'm gonna keep this hand because his hand's good.
gotta
Is
keep-
everyone ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
This hand's a little
I'm
sus.
ready.
I'm trying.
Let's do it. I'm gonna. Oh wait, I forgot to draw a card. I'm sorry.
Holy
So I'm
shit.
gonna draw a card, and then I'm gonna play this Arid Mesa. We're gonna fetch. Girl, grab a plateau because you know.
Oh, there's the card. Last card, man.
Because we're not on a budget right anymore. But it's not a real plateau because I don't have one of those. I do have a real Badlands, but not a real plateau.
Now,
Count.
what?
If you have a Badlands, you have all the non-blue ones.
Yeah, basically, I have all the non-blue ones because they're all dirt cheap, except for the blue ones, which are all like $100 more.
Dirt cheap.
And
So
you-
what are
even
you
even the
gonna
cheap
get?
ones still climb up.
Yeah, I mean, like Badlands was like $350 for when I bought it, but mine is in like good condition. It's almost near mint. which
Is this
kinda
your
crazy.
Wyleth deck?
This is my Wyleth deck.
Wait, what?
It's a proxy.
It's a proxy.
Yeah.
See, you notice by the fact that it's like,
You
black
can tell it is
background.
because of the way that it is.
Yeah, you know, it doesn't have
Because
the...
Wizards didn't make this. Is
Yeah,
that how
it doesn't have the signature stripes that a normal dual
I love
would
those
have.
stripes. You're good.
So after I fetch this plateau, I'm gonna play turn 1 Esper Sentinel, and I'm gonna
That's a
cast
banger.
turn.
It's a banger.
Oh.
That
This
is
card is amazing.
the best
Yeah.
turn 1 play you could
We'll
probably
draw.
make.
Ristic Buddy.
We will play a pathway. That's gonna be Mistgate. So we like our blue. And we're gonna tap that. Chris, I got good news for you, man. You're gonna draw.
Absolutely. Oh man, I already love this game.
Can I
Cast,
go?
we're gonna tap that soul ring that we just cast.
Yeah.
And put
Whoa!
No,
You
it's
know,
not
that's not how
Sterling.
Sentinel works.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That
Getting
ain't no
too
Mr.
excited.
Kimura.
One second.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. I'm
let's
getting,
try.
Good to go?
Yeah.
Draw for turn.
sorry, I got a little too excited.
It's not
Um,
Rice Stick Sentinel, okay?
Island, go.
Alright.
Do you want to play a turn 1 spell? You
Well,
little
I
bastard?
could. I'm respecting what's happening.
What?
I think Guy should have too.
I need this to
We'll
happen.
drop the
Do you have
command
another land in your
tower.
hand?
Play turn 1.
I will play a spell, but I'll pay the
Yeah.
mana. And I'll discard this
you make-
Sulfuric Spring.
You make me sad. You know.
Yeah, well, get it. Go.
Get it. You're up, Chris.
Alright.
Yeehaw.
So I respect the fact that Hinata is kind of ridiculous. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play a Braid. I mean, not.
This is the weakest deck in this pod.
Yeah, but
This
you
is a
have
$500 budget deck.
Have you heard
Yeah, but you have a Soul Ring.
Have you
and,
seen Jin and Jin? That's scary.
Jin and Jin hang out together. Sometimes they get tea. They fuck
I am
shit.
actually gonna just shoot your Soul Ring.
You
to
got it.
Make you play Fair Magic. Go ahead.
Yeah,
Oh, also.
Yeah, that was greedy.
if
One
Guy
was
wins,
greedy.
he's commissioning
Go
Rule 34 Art of Jin Jin.
Is that another Mortal Delafies card?
Yeah, we're gonna
Okay.
play Shatter Skull, the Hammer Pass.
Pay 3?
No. Pass.
Untip up, cute draw. Oh, wow.
That would have been a turn 2 Hinata. And
Alright, I'm gonna
not a
go
fan.
Misty
What's
Rainforest.
your island choice?
I'm gonna fetch.
I keep
Yeah,
saying
thanks, Guy. Guy hooked me up.
What's the odds?
I do like those islands. A
That
lot.
brings me right back to my childhood. That
Guy
was-
hooked me up with 30 of these fuckers, and almost all of them went into this deck. We're gonna.
Guy, you're a real one.
We're fetching, but we're just gonna shortcut this. I'm gonna pay for Sentinel. Here's my Soul Ring.
You didn't have to.
But I did pass.
You didn't have to.
You're up, Aiden.
We'll draw. Untapping. I will actually let you draw a card this turn, so you'll be very excited for that.
Oh, I'm always excited to draw magic cards.
We'll go for a Shivan Reef, paying 3, using the blue from here to play Ristic Study.
Yeah, I'm still not excited about that, but
Go ahead.
You
Hey,
know-
come on, you can't complain when you're drawing cards.
I can't complain.
It's a party.
You know, this is America. I can complain about whatever the fuck I want.
True.
I'm gonna play a Roadside Reliquary.
That's a good one.
It's a new land. Everyone should pick this card up. This card is really good. I'm actually just gonna poke you for one.
Ooh, Roadside Reliquary.
Yeah. So I can pay 2 sacrifice it, draw a card if I control an artifact, draw a card if I control an enchantment.
You know what that card's great in?
Everything.
Draft.
Yeah,
The
that card's
format that
amazing.
that's based around is fucking absurd.
The card's amazing.
It feels. I wish that thing was a comic.
It's almost a pack one, pick one.
Yes, I pack one, pick one that card.
I don't.
If
even
the pack's
know
weak enough, I'd see that and I'm like, snap, take
Yeah,
it.
this card is ridiculous.
Yeah.
That's insane.
I mean, this card's also ridiculous. This
I
card is-
love that.
Yeah, this card should
As a
be in,
life
like,
and alone player, I really love that.
Yeah, this card should be in pretty much every single deck ever.
It's kind of funny how that works with Urza Saga.
Yeah, it is really funny. You know,
That's kind of fucked up, isn't it?
It's very fucked up. I'm just gonna shoot some pass through now. I'm just gonna chill here for a while.
Untap. Draw. Ooh. Let's go for a pass.
Untap upkeep.
Well, you don't want to play 1 and 1?
I'm gonna play an island,
Yeah.
float, and then I'm gonna use the 1 to pay for Sentinel. I'm gonna play Search for Azcanta.
Are you gonna pay the 1?
And then for that,
He did. He's got
no, I'm paying for Sentinel right now.
But not
I'm
Rising
still
City?
deciding on
He's
Ristic.
deciding.
If you don't
Cards-
pay for mine but
cards in
his, then I'm gonna.
We are at 4.
Cards in hand.
I have 7.
Draw a card in. After that, I'll pass.
I can't say I'm upset about it because that was the correct decision, but still, I'm a little sad about it.
We'll play a Polluted Delta.
Mm-hmm.
And just casually shift the turn.
Alrighty, I'm gonna draw a magic card. That was a magic card.
The Sentinel woke up, man. He's like, he took a nap, and he's like, yo,
He's like, yo, what's up, dog?
we back in action.
I
boys.
draw magic cards? This
Is that a
sweet.
Spire of Industry?
That is a Spire of
It's
Industry.
an active Spire of Industry
Yeah,
for 2
and
reasons.
I can only activate the ability to add 1 mana if I control an artifact, which, hey, he happens to be an artifact for some reason. He's real good.
So does your Ancient done.
Yeah, so is my Adrian. These both activated.
If
And
you-
I can draw a card.
If you played a Mox Opal right now, Metalcraft would be active.
It would. Too bad I don't have a max opal. But
Real quick, Sky, a first-time chatter, is wanting to know if there's any neat budget picks for Hinata.
Budget picks? What's the budget? Like, just what do we call them? Budget? I guess.
I mean, what would be our answers?
We actually have a budget tier we play in, which is $125. It used to be $100, but like we care about the speed of games and stuff on the channel, so we bumped it up by an extra 25, just for like pre-con reasons, because we do content around pre-cons. But mana bases are important.
Sublime Epiphany is a good one.
That's right.
As Sunny Slash mentioned, Curse of Swine is also a really good one.
Domineering Will.
Dominating
Yeah.
Will, yep.
That's a super budget card.
Yeah. And there's like Mystic Confluence.
Most of the
It's
cards.
not super budget. I think it's like $3-4, but it's like in this deck it's a 2-mana do everything.
Most of
Yeah.
the cards, like the cards that you'd play, are probably budget. What's going to
Yeah.
be expensive is like the mana base.
The
and
mana,
support.
your
The mana
mana
base-
needs to
yeah,
be
your mana base is
because
gonna
your
be
commander's a
ridiculous.
4-drop, and you want to cast it on turn 4 or 5, and usually like if you cast it on turn 4, if you ramp a little bit, you can protect it with its own ability. So
A lot of these cards that have multi-targets are
That-
usually
yeah.
cheaper.
yep.
So the core of the deck is not expensive.
Yeah, it's the mana base. The mana base is gonna you just ship off $100 to the mana base. If you want it to be functional, it's gonna be kind of expensive.
But once you bought a mana base, you have them.
Yep, and then you can use it on other decks. So
Yeah, you can do some really cool
So
stuff.
the meat,
Control land.
the meat of the
Yeah,
deck.
he
Actually,
doesn't
my
pass.
turn. I think I want to cast a Cloudsteel Kieran.
would you like to pick? Yeah,
Paying for a
this
6
mana.
mana because I always pay my taxes. You can't tell me otherwise. You're gonna take another one because you
Uncle
play
Sam
Risk
loves
Steady.
you, brother.
Go ahead.
We'll draw. Hey.
Hey, someone should do with a Risk Steady. That's kind of a problem.
I'm a blue deck. If I can find a bot spell, I might.
Listen, I didn't say you. I meant him. 'cause that's
I'll
right.
deal with it. I'll deal with it.
What you got, guy?
We're gonna pass.
End of your turn. I'm gonna pay 2. I'll pay for how many cards in hand, Chris?
I have 6.
You.
Oh, I have
5.
5? That's right.
I'll pay for the Sentinel, but not the study this time. I'm gonna opt.
FedEx edition gets you whatever card you want. For
So draw a card.
yes.
Or
indeed.
hear me out. FedEx Edition gives
I'll
you
draw this
whatever card you want for pennies.
Untap.
You know, Sunny Slash, you have a really good idea
I'm
there.
gonna untap Trigger Search.
Yeah.
Oh, I love search.
Paying for both tax effects. I'm gonna play back to basics.
Oh, action in response.
Wait, hold up.
That doesn't matter.
I'm really fucking upset about it, but I can't respond. Please counter it. You have a counter spell, right?
I wish.
What?
I've
might
drawn
What are you doing?
I'm drawing lands.
If it was a Blood Moon, I was
And they're not
might be
basic
able to
either.
string some mana together. Because if it was Blood Moon, you could actually still cast your commander. But it's not a Blood Moon.
I'm so fucking upset. I could have held up a counter spell. I could have did it. I could have did the thing.
Hey, listen, you can.
Could you tell me why I didn't hold up counter spell?
You don't need mana. You got all the permanents you need.
No, but like this thing draws me cards, and like I don't have any more lands in my hand. I'm really upset about it.
All right, yeah, that's. You're not paying for that.
I'm paying
So
for
guy.
I'm paying.
Oh,
I just paid
Hear me
5
out.
mana for this back to base.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
I'm listening.
If you counter the spell,
Yeah.
I will not hit you for 3 turns.
If you don't counter
What
the
the
spell,
fuck?
he's only gonna hit you.
3 whole turns.
Kill him last. Kill him last.
If you don't here's his gambit.
Or I can kill you last.
Yeah. See.
Either or.
If you don't counter it, you know what happens? He can hit you for a max of 4 every turn because he's not untapping his lands.
But crazy idea. Hear me out. I just don't hit you at all.
Did yours
For
thing just go to the graveyard?
a lot
Oh,
of
it's been in the
turns.
graveyard. He braided it.
Oh God!
And now he's trying to make a deal.
I am, but like, come here, previous Soldering. But like, you can't. you can't.
Aiden, I'm gonna pass priority to you.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not doing shit.
I'm gonna pass priority to you.
Results.
I'm gonna pass priority to you.
It's good.
Okay, we got to back to basics. Pass.
So like, I know I blew your Soul Ring, but like, you can't tell me Soul Ring isn't broken. You can't sit here and tell me.
Yeah.
But like,
Look,
But this
you're
back to
fucking
basics
great.
was pretty nice
Yeah,
over
we're
here.
doing it. We're doing it.
you don't have basics either. You can't even tap your mana.
Yeah, well, it's fine.
You know, it's fine.
I feel like you're lying to me.
I'm just gonna wait.
Here's the interesting thing about the Hinata deck.
He can just wait forever.
Lots of ways to deal with enchantments that target.
I turns out when you're red and white, you
Yeah.
can deal with both of those things very well.
This kind of seems like an opening. Let me add up my numbers properly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
That is
6,
1 plus
7.
1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 is 5.
Ooh,
All right, so
Beaver
we'll,
was
spitting.
Spitting fire.
we'll tap it all out, cast the Cabal
Whoa,
Ritual,
slow down
and
there.
play a Peer into the Abyss.
Slow your
Are
roll.
you paying for the Esper Sentinel for the first
No.
one? Okay, draw a card, Chris. That's good.
I could counter it if I had mana open. If I could untap, that would be nice. But you know,
Tier's good.
Can I see Peer real quick?
Yeah,
he just draws half his library.
I
you
lose
know.
16 life and
Oh.
draw half my cards.
Oh,
Maybe you should counter that.
interesting.
Maybe you should really counter that.
That says target player, right?
Yeah. Are you gonna defy? Oh. Is that a misdirection?
It is.
Oh, he's gonna target himself. Oh
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Oh man. He's gonna draw half his library.
Yeah, let's
You're gonna watch too.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch him draw half his library and be really fucking upset that he's done
Important
it.
question. Are you paying for Esper Sentinel or Mystic Study?
He doesn't have. Oh wait, is it winning
He
player?
absolutely does have.
Holy shit! This card is insane. Pick this card up, guys. This card is really.
It doesn't
I'm not-
matter.
I'm
like,
not
it's-
paying.
It's already
Thank you, I
expensive now.
appreciate it because I'm
You can draw your
really
card.
fucked. You take it.
Yeah. It doesn't actually matter. because I
So
have
let's read this out loud. Target player, it's gonna be you, draws cards equal to half the number of cards in their library and loses half their life.
You're gonna look at yourself looking at yourself.
I'm looking at looking.
So you're gonna go to 19.
You go to 19 and draw half your library. Oh, that's a cool thing you can do. I didn't know you could do that.
So let's. Your deck's the proper number of cards,
You did
right?
like 10.
1, 2, 3,
You like
4, 5,
stroked it.
6, 7,
That should be 5,
8, 9, 10, 11.
11,
Good. So 11. That means left in your
88.
library. There's 88 to draw 44 cards.
44 cards.
That's a real.
Yeehaw.
That's a real back to basics.
1, 2, 3.
That's a great.
5.
I can't say I'm mad because I understand why you.
Oh,
play
there's
it.
multiple back to basics in this house.
That's.
Guy in our.
Oh, yeah.
We consume the stacks.
I love my backspace.
I can't say I'm
There-
mad.
guys
I
got-
deserve it. My deck is greedy as fuck. I think I played like 7 basics total. But
Thanks to Guy, there's
was-
damn near a whole playset of Blood Moons from the Dark in very good condition in this house.
what the
So,
fuck,
yeah.
guy?
Yeah.
Dude, there was right before.
Why do you have
Okay.
a playset of the dark?
Because
Blood
right
Moons?
before COVID dropped, I just
Did
draw,
you,
right?
Did you just randomly decide I'm gonna pick up a bunch of blood moons?
Because I was
Thanks.
gonna play
man.
Blitz and Modern, and I wanted the bougie blood moons. That's my.
The bougie blood.
They're sweet. They look so fucking sweet.
They do
Yeah.
look sweet.
So
Knight of Bawa, I agree.
Alright.
It does, back to basics also hurts me in all of my.
now I can play the game.
Let me finish it. Let me finish
Hold
my
on.
turn, guys. Okay, let me finish my turn.
Oh, did you pay for Risky Study?
no, he already drew.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Did you draw?
He did,
off
he
your
did.
side?
I drew.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pass to you because that was my turn.
Okay, so I'm gonna untap Psych. Actually, I'm
How's it
not
going
gonna
over
untap
there?
my lands. I'm gonna draw a
I'm feeling
magic
better.
card.
Got some basics.
Hey, guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna play an Expiry Advantage, which comes in fucking tapped and doesn't untap.
No, it doesn't.
And then for my next trick, I'm gonna
You're gonna swing and pass.
hey Adrian take.
You sure? Okay, yeah, no, I'm into it. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Like I want to swing at him more, but like
There's a man with half his deck in his hand.
I have 4 lands.
Yeah, that's. Yeah, I'm fine with it. If you want to hit me for 4, no shade.
Do
I
it,
get
do
it.
it.
no, you're right. Take 4. God damn it. You're fucking right.
4. He did just peer into the abyss. And what do we do to people who play Adnos? We tax their life total.
Punch them in the face. Go ahead.
All right.
I'm
Draw.
not convinced we're
Make
not
your
dead.
move, Yugi boy.
I'm ready for
Jin,
you
Jin,
to
Jin,
win.
Jin.
I can't.
Yeah,
You
win.
can't do shit.
Well, A, I probably drew them, and B,
Yeah, why'd you do that? You should have targeted me.
I needed.
You should have targeted me.
So since I'm going
Speaking
last,
of dark side,
let
I
me know when
absolutely
got
love
card.
my
I gotta
elves
clear
in
the
Deep
chamber
Shadow.
real quick.
Got it, yeah.
I apologize that I gotta enter stream to go use the bathroom.
Chris is draining the main vein, but he's tapped out, so I assume we're just good.
He's
until-
extreme.
Yeah, I don't have responses. Turns out.
Alright, I've got a lot of decisions. This deck was not made to do this ever.
You need help?
I'm gonna need some help.
All right, chat. What would you do if you had your whole
We'll
hand?
start by playing a basic
Or
land.
sorry, your whole deck
Right.
in your hand.
You definitely want a basic land. That's probably the best one. Because now you've got a consistent flow of Azorius mana that will untap, which is nice. And then from there, you probably want to like commit more rocks to the board so your untap is better, or deal with the back to basics now that it's already like made Chris skip a turn.
You have a way to get infinite hand size? I mean, that's
No, I don't think Hinata's interested in that.
no. I don't
No,
think
this
so.
is not an infinite deck in any way.
This deck wants to grind. It wants to get its Jins on board and then just play in that playground for as long as it's allowed to.
If the set was called.
Are you
Blood
deciding
Diamonds,
what you want to keep? What
Yeah.
you don't?
You could cast magic missile.
Are you gonna deal with the back? You're comfortable with it? Okay.
No, I don't think so.
Because I figured you letting it resolved is like I can deal with an enchantment pretty easily, so I will let you spend 5 mana to have people take the better part of their turns off for the next cycle or two. Because that's what Back to Basics normally does. Everyone thinks that a Back to Basics resolves and ends the game, and in some cases this is the case, but when you're playing with people who know what the format is and understand that interaction's important, Back to Basics usually just like kind of acts like a weird elongated counterspell, where it like holds
Yeah.
the game up for a bit, and then people learn to play around it.
It holds down hyper.
Yeah.
So I'm casting 2 talismans.
Yeah, those both happen.
You can get your Ristics. Chris can get his
One card. Yep.
1 card.
I appreciate it, guy. I said that was what I wanted. Drawing cards.
You got a card. He already handed you the card, but he casted a couple rocks. And he didn't pay for your thingy, so you have an extra card in hand.
He's hooking you up. Alright.
I am a fan of
Adrian, maybe
drawing
let us
magic
untap and
cards.
win. Maybe we can finally just clean this up.
Well, Guy just drew half his deck, so I'm probably not going to expose my Lier. We'll start there. Because
Turns out the deck full of counterspells doesn't.
Adrian, I'm not gonna do anything else this turn.
you're just going to discard.
I'm going to discard, but I'm gonna be doing this for a while.
Okay.
I'll try and not.
I'm going to trigger
metagame.
search for Azcanta. I'll keep it. Here's an island.
No exposing your Lier on stream. You can't do that. It's probably against like Twitch's guidelines, you know.
Well, here's a dude.
Huh?
You can show his nips all you want.
I'm going to tap for 4.
I guess that's fair. Lier's a dude? What?
Here's a dude.
No way. Lier's a dude.
I know you jerked off
I've
to
been lied to.
I'm going to tap for 4.
You don't know me.
it. Yeah, I know what you did in there.
I'm going to tap for 4.
You don't know what songs.
I'm gonna,
they
you know what?
do.
No. I'm going to pay for Mystics today this time.
Okay, yeah.
You're going to draw a card, Chris.
Yeah, look at that. Hey, he helps you.
I'm going to play Secret to the Dead.
The worst part is I don't even get to untap.
Oh, no.
Whenever I cast a spell from my graveyard, I draw a card.
I love that one.
It's a banger. And then I'm going to tap for 1. And we're just going to cast Ponder. Cool.
Yeah, just pondering it. Thinking about it.
I'm going to Ponder the Orb.
He pondered with one hand. That's an impressive move, my friends.
I've been playing a lot of blue.
It's all about that one-handed ponder. Now, if you could reorder with one hand,
Oh, hold on. Let's see if
that
I
would
can.
be the next level.
Oh, hold on. Let's see. Draw through Ponder and then...
So
I wanna-
Nanabawa is
how do you
asking,
do
are
it?
you pondering what he's pondering, Adrian?
Oh, yeah, you can totally... No, you can reorder with one hand.
Oh, yeah, you can.
Yeah, you just got to...
See,
Like,
Adrian's
you know
really
who's
good at
it?
magic.
Feline.
I knew you were about to say that,
Feline,
yeah.
she's one of the best high-type players.
Best high-type players,
And she's,
yeah,
she's wonderful.
She's-
She's so... She grabs it, and, like, does some finger tricks and puts it back. And
Yeah,
it's
it's
like, oh, God!
It's like-
She's about to fuck your whole day up.
It's so good.
Like, you know you're about to die when they're like, yeah, this is fine. And they're like, guess I'll die.
It's a beautiful way to ponder. It's a beautiful way to ponder.
I'm really sad that I can only get down tap. I deserve it, because I could have held up Tibble's trickery.
So
but-
darkness is actually a lack of information, so you can't
All
cast
right,
darkness
I'll
at it.
put it. I'm gonna leave the cards. I'm not gonna shuffle it. I'm gonna add this card to my hand. If chat's interested, here you go.
I put it.
Oh, you did it. Here you go. That's the card I'm adding to my hand off the ponder. Put that in my bin. And then after that, I'm comfortable passing the turn.
He's comfortable with it. I untap some of my permanents, but not all of them, because they're not basic. Right. Well, we'll drop a Arid Mesa to seek out the last missing piece of the puzzle, which will be, in fact, a mountain.
See, that's how you play around back to basics, baby.
There it is. There's my mountain.
3-color deck, no fucking problems. 2-color deck, fuck.
Yeah!
Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Even if I
5,
did fetch my
6.
basic, I'd still be screwed over.
We're gonna drop a memory jar and.
That's a are you gonna pay for the Sentinel?
I will!
I will untap, except Psych, not really.
I will pay for that Sentinel.
You really don't have to, you know? So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna play this. What? Oh, that's a Great Furnace, not a. Not a
flip-a-dip.
Yeah, not a flippy dippy. Flippity doodah.
Flippity doo-dah, flippity day.
I'm gonna move to this card.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, I'm gonna attack him first.
Yeah.
You take 4.
Pressure, pressure, pressure.
This is what happens when you draw half your library. You just take 4 every.
He would have done this to
Did
me.
you find a good discard?
I think so. We're gonna make something. We're gonna try and do it. Make it work.
I have 10 in card. I have discard 3.
The Boros deck, that is one thing I've loved that's happened over the last few years, is like, now Boros decks can have a card surplus.
They get to say who to discard.
They get the same move to discard, and that, it's been a long time. You guys deserve
Isn't
it.
that weird? How that works?
Alright, so
It's
we will
wild.
untap.
Look at you fucking go, dude.
I am in this game. For now.
I got 3 in hand, I mean,
We'll draw.
I'm in a pretty decent position, but not as commanding as some games go. But the back to basics is making me feel a little bit relaxed, you know, or blood pressure's low.
Everyone's held down, yeah.
Yeah. Except for Guy,
Well,
guys.
you're fine. He could play Magic. You could play Magic. I can't play Magic to save my life. Like, I literally can't do anything. I tapped out. He plays the back to basics, and you know, sometimes in Legacy that just happens to you. You know, you just play. You don't play around the back to basics. They play, and you're like, yeah, you know what? I'll lose this game. That's just me right now. You know. Maybe if it gets blown up, eventually I'll get to play Magic. But by the time that gets blown up, I'm probably also gonna die.
I'll pass.
Pass.
Holy shit.
Untap, upkeep, trigger, search for Escanta. I'm gonna put this into my hand and pass.
Stinky.
Oh my. This is a lot of putting
This is
in
gonna be
your
one of them long games where I don't really get to play Magic.
Oh wow.
Maybe I can equip this. How much is equipped? What? 5?
Alright, we'll craft a
never-
memory jar right now. Everyone set aside your hand and draw 7 cards.
I'll respond.
Yeah.
Hallbreaker Horror.
Oh god.
I won't play for Ristic Study.
Ooh. Whenever you cast a spell, choose up to 1. Yeah, I like that. That's good. I'll draw my card.
So how does memory jar work? We put our hands aside, and then we draw that many, and then
No, we draw 7.
we draw 7, and then we.
At the end of turn, it swaps back, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where do the drawing
You
cards
discard.
go? You just discard them to bench?
So you're gonna discard your new hand.
Alright, got it. So put 3 aside. Is that good, guy?
Yeah, that's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, we'll play Ancient Tune. Oh, these are not on taps. Excuse me. Maybe I don't play Ancient Tune. Maybe I just go for more basics. Oh, I drew it now. That's funny. Well, I don't have to think about if I can do that because I can't. Well, technically I could.
I don't know.
Do we go for now or do we go for now?
Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll
I agree.
We'll go for the Notion Thief right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Just a little old Notion Thief. And it will be an island that I play.
I'm glad that Notion Thief came at later.
I think it actually the change the order we do things in. Now that I think about it, I will cast this spell. I wasn't gonna do it, but that seems so scary, Adrian.
Yeah, you have to kill this. Pay 8?
Yeah.
Okay, it's dead.
Now I'll play Notion Thief.
Yep.
Yep.
Those are dead.
That was a toxic delusion?
Toxic Deluge for 8, losing 8 life.
Did you pay for Risk Study?
I did not, so draw your card.
Is that
I'm done. So I'm discarding these 4 cards.
And
Anyone else have anything
These
else?
aren't drawn, right? They're re-added to our hand.
I re-added to your hand.
So I'm
At
gonna
the end
pitch.
step, I guess I'll discard, add these back to my hand.
And then the cards that we did draw, they get discarded.
Yep.
These are still in my graveyard. Discard these.
Returns to his or her hand, each card set aside. So you're just returning it to your hand.
So Notion
I'm
Thief.
gonna Swords your Notion Thief. not
That
Notion
works.
Thief.
Swords happens. I gain a life. Alright.
I'll move to untap, psych, and not actually. I'll draw this magic card. I'll play a Sundial pass and pass a turn.
At the end of your turn, we're gonna tap our 2 basic lands. We're gonna discard Magma's Opus.
Magma Opus. Make a treasure.
Magma Opus. We're gonna make a treasure. There it goes. Untap. Draw. We'll play an island. We're gonna crack the. Did we crack the treasure? Yeah, we cracked the treasure. We're gonna crack the treasure.
How are those lands untapped just now?
They're basic.
Those are basic.
These are basics?
I never tapped
Those
these.
were never tapped.
Oh, they never tapped.
Yeah. So we're gonna go.
Very well done.
Blue, blue, blue. Oh no, we can filter. Haha. Yeah, so we can tap all this without losing any life. So we have 2 blue. We can put our red into our signet to make blue. Oh, that's 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Trying to play Jinkatax's Core Augur.
We'll play Jinkatax as Progress Tyrant.
Sure.
Paying a mana?
No, you're good.
Is that it?
That's it.
That counts our first
There it is.
I'm gonna untap and
Nice.
trigger Search for Azcanta.
Oh,
I
my
will.
entire deck just doesn't
I'll
work
keep this
anymore.
card, but Search is gonna trigger.
Literally, my deck doesn't work anymore.
Here is a Azcanta, the Sunken Ruin.
I should have went for it. I should have cast my Doomsday. Yeah, I'll wait.
So for everyone who doesn't know, this new Jinkatax is what he says is whenever I cast an artifact, instant, or sorcery, I copy that spell. I may choose new targets for the copy. This ability triggers only once each turn, and then it's the opposite for my opponents.
I'm gonna play I'm gonna play Lier, Disciple of the Drowned.
It counters their first spell cast.
Not creatures.
Yeah,
Non-creature counters the first non-creature spell cast.
an instant, sorcery, or artifact. So yeah, Lear's there it is.
I believe none of you can interact with Lier because the Jinkataxis is in play.
Mm-hmm.
I
Okay.
can't interact in general.
Trigger, not trigger, but here's the new state of the game. These are cards that you know about that I can very much cast.
I forgot there's a Lear over there.
Yeah. And now Jinkataxis is also completely nullified. Spells cannot be countered. Countering spells is no longer a thing.
Oh, I can magic that.
Hey, you can cast spells now. Look, it's
No, I can't. I can't untap my permanents, dog.
If you could cast spells.
I could,
Doesn't that
if
feel
I
better?
could.
That feels like one. It feels nicer, right?
I'm gonna tap for 1.
No, it doesn't.
I'm gonna cast Ponder, trigger Secret to the Dead, and draw a card.
Oh yeah, man. Oh, are you paying 1?
I am not. Draw a card.
Oh hell yeah.
I like these cards. I think that I want to order. Do I want you first? No, that doesn't make a lot of sense to do it that way. Are you a sorcery? You're a sorcery. Okay, we're gonna do it like this. I do want these cards, and I want to draw this card. For anyone curious, there it is. It's this card. Enter thing. Put this in exile, and this is the rest of my graveyard that's not relevant to Lier. This is my exile pile. And then you're up, Aidan.
Oh boy.
It's happening. We're doing it.
Yeah, like this whole time I'm like staring at my hand trying to figure out like, okay, what can I do that's actually meaningful with all these fucking cards? Because I drew.
I've been doing the exact same thing,
That's
and the
fine.
answer is I can't.
I know exactly
What
what I want.
I worked up to this glorious plan of like, all right, I can cast one of my djinns. That'll be good, right? And then I tax my opponents, and I double my stuff, and then oh yeah, that's Lier.
Turns out.
Things can't be countered. Oops.
Can't do it.
Oops.
I was like, yeah, I got this big plan. I can protect him with this. Counter spell. Whoops.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? We made it.
We did it.
You know what else is 6 says the low light? Aster Aether says and Lala says male genitalia. Aster, you know,
The only
you
thing
got him. He did walk right into it, you know.
The only thing worth saying.
You know what else someone else walked through? I walked right into a back to basics, and I deserve all of this.
You play Legacy, you gotta know about this stuff.
It happens so rarely though. My deck is the only deck that will ever play a back to basics. So, and no one plays my deck. So,
I'll play High Tide Legacy right now, I'm not afraid.
I know you're not afraid.
I will play High Tide so fast. Deck looks sweet.
Oh, wow.
I hope we can afford a candelabra.
I already got one.
Do you actually?
Picked it up at FedEx.
Oh. God damn it.
They won't know.
They won't know.
They won't check.
No.
I don't need to have a candelabra. I can make one text, and all of a sudden I'm borrowing a candelabra for the night.
Okay.
Easy peasy.
We're gonna be silly.
That's how you play Legacy.
That's how you play Legacy. You make a text.
Can I please borrow your
Can I
card?
please borrow you real quick just for one night? And they
Okay.
go,
So
okay.
what'd you get off that tutor? Are you gonna show us?
Yeah. I'm going to miracle it.
And this is the German version of the card.
This
so-
is Celine Runderun. No, Celine Runderun.
And so you already paid.
It's a hexery.
You paid 2.
It's just a soul of Soul and Forge. Or what is it? Forge of Soul.
Reforge the Soul.
Forge the Soul.
Everyone discarded hand draw 7.
Did you pay 2 to Vampire Tutor?
Yeah, no.
That's discard draw 7, correct?
Yes.
I'm good with that. Anyone else?
Oh man, Lier? Cool with it? Crazy.
I need to get these cards out of my hand. I literally can't wait.
You're miracling that on your turn, right?
Yeah. At the beginning of my turn.
Everyone's cool with that, right?
That's
I don't
a
know
bummer
which
for me.
I know it is.
I'm gonna put Energy Tap, Narset's Reversal, and Mystical Tutor in the Magnet League Graveyard, along with some less relevant stuff.
I'm putting Page Stitcher and Dread Return in my graveyard, along with some less resident stuff.
This hand is not. It's cool.
Could be worse. Most of your
Two,
spells couldn't
3,
untap.
4,
Oh, like me.
5, 6, 7. Go for the mountain for land for a turn.
I had metallurgic summonings. I was gonna get everything back. It's gonna be great.
Are we having a good time?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Fuck
Look
yeah.
at your library. It's wonderful.
Dude, we got a new game plan.
Alright, we're gonna play Gamble.
There you go.
I don't need that.
Okay.
I know exactly what I want. Don't
Gamble's
worry. There it
Lola,
is.
you could get one for Pandemonium Games and Hobbies located in Garden City, across the street from City Hall, in the same city block as the original Kmart.
It's also down the street from SoulCal, which is a great place you can go to grab lunch, which I might do tomorrow.
SoCal is really good. I will
Really
say,
good.
I've had their food exactly at one time, and I was impressed as hell.
Max, after that video I dropped where I did that whole stupid
All right.
bit at the beginning, Max texted me that morning, like, when I get SoulCal for lunch, I was like, I willed this into existence.
Yeah, you did.
Okay, hey.
I heard you
I
talking
need
about it
someone
one day, and
to
I was
pick
like, I'm
randomly for me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Got my Fire Covenant. It's gone.
Bye bye.
Alright, we will then cast Whispering Madness, discard your hand, and
God.
draw 7.
Damn it.
Discard, draw 7.
As soon as I came up with a plan.
there goes my basic.
Now I have to think harder.
Oh no. You gotta rub those 2 brain cells together.
I do have to do that.
But Adrian, I thought you liked having cards in your graveyard.
I do. I'm about to pitch my Thassa's Oracle, though.
Hey, Chad. How you doing today? Are you doing good? You're probably you're probably doing well. I'm doing okay. Outside of the I can't untap, but you know, I hope you're having fun.
You know, I still have no. I think I'll pivot win conditions because I also have this commit to memory.
Having
That's a good one.
watching
So-
Magic the Gathering.
Pivoting win conditions. Okay.
I do have a pivot plan in
Studying-
this deck.
So we're drawing that many.
Yep, I'm discarding
It's not a wheel.
the most number. So it's going to be
basi-
7.
It's basically the win.
It's
It's
7.
a windfall, so we're
Okay.
drawing 7.
So 7.
I discarded Mere Mad Phantasm. 1,
Cool.
2, 3, 4,
Lolly, why are you sad? Do you have unit tomorrow?
5, 6.
Isn't that a good thing?
7.
You get to go back to school.
Ugh.
Well, I guess that's kind of
Well, that's
stressful.
unfortunate.
Oh god.
Is it bad?
just keeps getting worse. Oh.
All right. I was hoping to draw some fast mana or something else, but that's okay. We're good.
Oh god.
You love to hate it.
Oh.
You hate to love it.
Akiri, the only time we're gonna untap is when we die. We're not untapping this game. Well, I don't have any interaction in my hand that deals with back to basics, and even if we do, like, does it really matter? Just
All right, it's all you, my friend.
Alright, I will untap Psych, not actually. I'm gonna draw this magic card. Is it a... Oh my god, it's a fucking basic. We could play a little bit of magic.
You're in it.
We're gonna play... Nope, wrong card. We're gonna play an Arcane Signet.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I think I can probably go, right? You're about to win?
Untap. Let's see if we draw.
You did just discard his entire fucking hand!
This is relevant. This is highly relevant.
Turns out...
If he doesn't win, I'm gonna take my
He's going to win!
I'm gonna make
Alright.
my attempt.
Alright,
I had to do
alright,
that.
alright,
Draw a
hold
card
on.
off me.
Here comes guy.
I'm casting Preordained. Watch out. It's gonna get
Oh
countered.
wait! I'm sorry, hang on. This gets countered because of fucking...
No, it doesn't. It doesn't.
Spells
can-
can
Right,
Spells
never
can't
mind.
be
I lied.
The world loves you.
So I'm casting Preordained because I have Jinky Taxes. It gets doubled, so I'm gonna scry 2.
Yeah. Are they good?
Those are bad. I'm gonna put those away. And we're gonna draw a card.
You know what, Lola? I feel for you. Having 5 books to read
We'll do it
already
again.
sucks really bad.
Scry 2.
But if you enjoy what you're doing in college, then it is worth it. I do think that.
So
I believe you, Lola. You got this.
Chris, you're sitting in my position, right?
I'm not sitting in a position at all in the
You're
slightest.
sitting here, you know, with this is your hand, right?
Uh-huh.
And what you have Vampiric Tutor. What do you Vampiric Tutor for?
I don't know what the fuck your deck is.
Yeah.
What is in your deck? But if I had to make a
Play
guess,
These cards don't work if they're in my hand.
Hold up, guys. The guy's taking his turn, boys.
I'm sorry. You probably
this goes in the
tutored
bin.
for,
As I did. Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah.
Maybe. Find out. Pass.
End of your turn. I'm not gonna bother with Ristic.
Oh, I didn't pay for Ristic either when I cast Preordained.
I'm gonna cast Mystical Tutor and trigger my Secret to the Dead. Any responses?
No.
Star card.
You're not gonna pay for it. That's true. Why would you pay for Ristic if you're about to win the game?
I want to go get High Tide.
What? No, you wouldn't do that. What do you?
I'm
Listen,
straight
you
up.
can't have a high tide without the moon. You owe everything to the moon.
There's my High Tide.
I think we're gonna die.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I was dead since like turn 3, but you guys are very dead. Oh, I guess maybe Guy. Guy has answers. I turns out
I guess you could have vamp tutored for a
I
kill spell,
don't
but
have
he would have
it.
just countered.
Don't have shit.
I'm gonna.
He can't counter. I do not counter, but
I'm gonna untap.
not counter. He has
Oh wait, Lier does say you can't counter spells.
I'm gonna draw this High Tide.
Man.
He does have the Urtai's Gabagoo.
Everyone relax. It's fine.
Dude, we're so done.
It's not as bad as you think.
Well, I think we're dead, and if you're.
When was the
telling
last
me
time a
not
bunch of
dead-
blue mana did anything?
Yeah. When was the last time someone with a high tide in their hand did anything relevant?
This will represent blue mana.
And what's to represent how many times?
This will represent the storm count.
He's like, don't worry about it.
Don't worry
so
about
he's like, here's a store count. Here's
This
blue
is gonna
mana.
represent
How many?
how much mana
How
high
you
your
are.
tide is?
how high Tide is.
How high is your tide, brother?
And everyone strap in. This is gonna take a minute.
It's cool. I got all day.
This is what I'm here for. This is why I built this deck, because this is my favorite time. It's time to make you watch me spin my wheels. Okay, here we go. We'll
If
start
you
with
cast
I already
Iron
spun 2
Mercury,
wheels
you
last
counter all spells that play.
I'm gonna tap for this. It will be locked under the back to basics. I'm gonna cast High Tide.
Hell
Storm
yeah.
count equals 1.
Guys, this is where you exile it? Right off the stack.
Yeah, that doesn't work. My spell count's gonna equal 1. My islands will tap for 2, and I have no blue mana floating. Think about that. After that, I'm going to tap for 1, 2.
We're about to get fucking.
I did not draw your card. You're gonna keep drawing cards. Aiden. I don't care.
We're about to get taken to fucking Pound Town.
I'm gonna add 4 blue mana to my mana pool. Storm count will go up 1, but I'm gonna use 3 of it immediately. I'm gonna cast Solve the Equation.
Yeah.
He solved it. Let's play Solitaire. I agree. Let's play Solitaire.
It's gonna be weirder than you think. Both my win conditions are in my graveyard. Here's my turnabout.
You'll be fine. You'll figure it out. You built the deck with the intention that sometimes your card's gonna be in graveyard. I dropped a card. I dropped a card. I'm kind of cheating right now. It doesn't really matter. I can't untap anything anyway. So what does it matter?
I'm gonna add turnabout to my hand.
Yeah.
Now we're here. So what I'm gonna do next is I've got the blue floating. What I think I'd like to do is I'm gonna actually make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana and move this up to 7 first. That's gonna make it easier for me to think.
God damn, this deck is so fucking sweet.
Clearly. Not that. I was finishing my statement, I think, clearly, but it
This deck is fucking sweet. God damn.
I'm gonna use a blue here, and I'm gonna cast Energy Tap.
Oh, fuck yeah.
God,
That's gonna trigger Secret to the Dead, and I'll draw a card. My
Make that
Storm
5
will go
mana.
up 1 to 3, and this is gonna get tapped. And then
Make
Yeah,
5
5
colors.
I'll change, but I have 5 colorless. So can I get your colorless?
Let's just use this treasure.
That's gonna be my colorless mana, and I
This
have
deck is so
5 of it floating. It's a lot of fun to play too. It's a lot of fun to make your friends watch. I like making you watch. Then
That's fine. I like watching.
Adrian watched me cast High Tide and turn about. He's like, wait a second.
tap one,
Hold up.
That's my move.
tap 1 of those, and tap down to 3 of these. This storm count's gonna go up to 4.
Doesn't have to feel bad about making you guys wait for my Mairsil deck.
I'm gonna flashback Call to Mind, triggering Secret to the Dead, and I'll draw a card.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna Call to Mind this High Tide back to my hand.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, is that a land drop? Look at that. There's an island.
Hey, tap for 2.
It does. I'm gonna tap for a blue here. It's gonna go to 4. This is gonna go to 5. I'm gonna cast High Tide. Islands are gonna tap
Psych,
for 3.
it taps for 3.
And then I already used.
Are you drawing relevant cards?
Oh, this is so relevant.
Um,
I'm gonna add 3 blue to my mana pool.
Mm-hmm.
So that's gonna go to 7.
so, I hate to be
I
the
just
bearer
leave
of
that-
bad
leave
news,
that
but
little-
we're probably fucking dead.
Oh,
as
we
shit.
are
we
so
are. We're dead as fuck right now.
That was my those 2 wheels I cast on my turn was my desperate gambit to pull a win out.
Speaking of a
before
gambit,
it
are you
ends.
guys ready to see how I try to win?
Yeah.
I'm gonna use 2 colorless here, and I'm gonna go down to 5 here. I'm gonna place Talon, the Sky Summoner.
That's a win.
Oh.
Storm count
Oh
goes up.
no! Please.
So this brings me back.
I have children.
This brings me back to standard.
Oh,
dude.
God,
Dude,
no.
we're fucking doing
Put
it.
that in the Cyber my Burning Vengeance deck.
Oh.
Now I'm going to. Now I don't need to go
I'm in so much
infinite
danger.
necessarily, but it would be helpful if I could get access to as much bullshit as possible. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna tap for nothing. I'm gonna use the last colorless and my. No, I don't need to. I'm gonna go down to 4, and I'm just gonna flash this High Tide back.
Adrian's seeing Guy cast High Tide
Tap
about
for
Spider-Man imposter meme. in
So when he
action.
casts that frantic surge, oh man, he's gonna be
So now we've got
excited.
now our islands, and this is the stop point. Our islands are going to tap for 4. But the most important thing that just happened, damn it, when I did that, is I just cast a spell, and Talaran was there to see it.
Well, you-
So now we have a new thing to track, which is how many fucking drakes I have. And now we can do this. We're gonna tap. We're gonna use the last colorless and go down to 1 blue mana, and I'm going to cast the card Turnabout.
Oh no! Oh god!
Yeah. Oh yeah, this too.
Oh.
Those islands only tap for 4.
Yeah, it's okay. They only tap for 4.
They only
It's
tap
fine.
for 4.
It's fine. It's fine.
Now-
Hey, your island's tapping for 4 too. You know? Isn't that cool?
So
They're,
the slow
they're
ring
tapping
doesn't
for
untap?
4 right now.
does.
They are tapping for 4 right
I'm gonna
this
tap
second.
for 4 and go up to 5. This is gonna be a spell, so I'll just use this and put it up here. I'm gonna use 3 of it,
Well,
and I'm gonna
we do
cast
the
Intuition.
Uh-huh.
Make a Drake.
Would you like to target? Who would you like to target?
Me. Anyone got a response?
Well, I was talking about who would you like to target to select the target.
Oh yeah. You know what? I'll choose. Who knows that? I'll choose Guy because he's.
You want to target me? I can't.
I think
respond.
everyone at this table can figure it out, but Guy's seen me play this the most out of everybody. which
So
is
he'll make a
relevant.
faster decision.
Yeah, exactly. Because what I'm going to get's kind of weird. Well, maybe it's not that weird. It's interesting. It's certainly interesting.
I suspect.
Where is it? Where is it?
Is your Mystic Sanctuary already in play? What do we got here? We got Retraced Image, reveal a card in your hand, and put that card. Okay, so we got a land drop. We got Temporal Fissure. Oh yeah, and then we got Set. And so I pick 2, and they go in the bin, and then.
And then I get the
You're
other
just
one.
picking one
You're
that you-
picking the one that goes to my hand.
He
It's
gets
your
cast twice. You're picking which one did you want him to be able to cast 2 times as opposed to once?
That can go to your hand. These can go to
choice.
there.
I get retraced and these go to the bin.
Yeah.
I don't
Got
think it matters, to be honest.
I'm gonna use a blue here. I'm gonna cast Retraced Image, make a Drake. My storm count goes up to 10. And I'm gonna choose Island. There's an island.
Last.
So there's a little ramp for you. Now I'm going to.
I love that.
It's pretty sweet, right?
That's a nice one.
Now I'm just gonna start like madly spinning my wheels. I'm gonna add 5, and I'm gonna use one of it to cast Consider, bringing this storm count up to 5. And I'm gonna do one of these. That's 5. And I'm gonna look at the top card of my deck. Let's take a peep. I like it. I'll put it into my hand. Then I'm going to use another blue, like so. This is going to be a spell, so I'm going to get another Storm Counter and another Drake,
Wait, you cast this.
like that. And then I'm going to cast the Retraced Image from my graveyard, triggering Secrets of the Dead to draw a card. I'm going to choose Island and play the Island. After that, I'm going to use another blue, which is going to bring the Storm Count up. I'm going to put a Secrets of the Dead trigger. It's just going to happen. I'll make another Drake, Consider. We're going to do one of these to draw the card off the secrets. Then we'll take a peek.
God damn, why is this deck
Put
so
that in the
fucking
bin.
sweet?
Dude, Lear's sweet.
I almost
1,
want
2,
to play
3,
it. I
4,
really
5,
want to
6,
play
7,
it.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21,
Oh, you're
22,
kinda
23, 24,
improving
25, 26, 27, 28, 29. So I need to get to 15. Storm equals 15, and we are 1 away.
Wait, are you trying to? Oh, Temporal Fissure? Oh, you?
Yeah.
Oh no!
I'm gonna
please.
cast Thought Scour.
Could you not?
And that's gonna put this up to 15, Storm equals 15. Another one of these. I'm gonna target myself with Thought Scour. I'll put Jeweled Lotus and a Brain Freeze in my bin. The Brain Freeze is less relevant than it once would have been. But then I'm going to tap for. I'm gonna make another.
Did you draw a card off that? Thoughts, Scar?
I did not yet. Good call. I'm going to tap for 4, moving it up to 5, but I'll move it down to 2, and that's going to add another storm count. And I'm casting a spell from my graveyard, so that's going to make a Drake and draw me a card. But the card that I'm casting is Sed. I'm going to put Temporal Fissure back into my hand.
Yep.
Okay. Now I'm going to add 12 to my mana pool. 12. I'm going to use 5 of it, like so. Make another Drake. And I'm going to cast Temporal Fissure, which, yeah, so right now it's going to be 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I'm going to bounce, we can make it really nice and short. I'm going to do it twice and none of you are going to have any permanents in play. I'm going to bounce every single permanent in play, back to the hand. And now I'm going to offer to go through the motions, but I think y'all are dead.
Very, very dead.
If you like, I can keep spinning my wheels to make enough to be properly lethal, but I haven't.
So you'll have lethal.
Well, I will like
then
to
creatures, right? And then you'll pass.
I will like to
1, 2, 3,
concede.
4, 5, 6, 7. The Temporal Fissure.
I do have.
Oh, and you're targeting the Djinn. So I have to respond here. So I have
And
Okay.
I have
7.
plays
Guy
on
can
my
have a
turn.
response.
I have 7 floating mana.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
You have how many dudes? 1, 10, 11, 12.
Yes.
And then Temporal Fissure is away.
Temporal Fissure is
Exiled?
it's trying to be exiled as I cast the second copy. The storms are copying, all of your permanents are being targeted. A deflecting swat does nothing. Redirection, this is all to storm, so they're all individual instances of the spell.
And then is there an extra turn in your graveyard? Or a way to
Currently,
find
no. Way to find one?
Oh yeah.
The short answer is I don't
Yeah,
think
there's
you
a
can
solve
see
the
it, but
equation.
yes. I can.
Okay. Well, let's just do this because it's the only thing I can do. So I have 7 mana floating. We're just dump it all into to Drown in Dreams. So X is going to equal 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have to put 3 into it. There's the 3. X is going to equal 4. I don't have my commander.
You gonna mill me?
Yeah, you're going to mill
Why don't you do it
16.
instead? I'll Narset's reversal.
You're going to copy it.
I'm gonna put it back in your hand and copy it.
That's cool.
Target you, you mill.
That's hell yeah. Cool. Well, one of them still hits you because I make a copy of it.
Ooh, what? And how much is it?
It's only 8.
Oh, I mill 8.
You
That's
mill 8.
fine. That's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
And then I mill 8.
What does this? What does this do?
We're just milling. That's it.
Wait, what?
Yeah. Nothing's relevant. Is that good?
Yeah.
Now that you've made me interact, I will just show you that it is where we have it. I'm going to add 8 to my mana pool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I'm going to float 1, go to 5. I'll use 4. I'm going to flash back, turnabout.
I was hoping he would like try and do some. I don't have a library anymore.
I'll draw a card.
Yeah. You're taking an extra turn now, right?
Not yet. We haven't gotten there yet.
We can concede.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
We can see.
here's the thing. I'm going to cast all these spells, but now I have this Brain Freeze in my graveyard. Not that it matters. I actually don't have to pass the turn. I'm going to keep spinning my wheels. What is life totals? 39, 29, 11. Let's just say I spin my wheels enough to, I don't know, I cast, how much do I need to kill you guys? To kill you is the biggest one, which is 39. I would need 20 tokens, and I have 11 right here. So let me count 9 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That'll make enough creatures, then I can use the solve the equation to get time stretch, take 2 extra turns.
Yeah.
And bang, bang, bang.
That's good.
Dead. Yeah, that's just lethal.
I'm like mad that you lost your Thassa's Oracle.
Yeah.
So I was hoping you'd go for it,
Yeah.
because then I'd force you to draw cards,
Yeah.
and I would have had 2.
Yeah, I'm glad I lost it in that case. I'm really glad I lost it in that case, because
I think that would have gotten you.
What
Maybe.
time is it right now?
7:20.
7:20? Wow, that's a stream, you guys. Okay, that's gonna do it for today. We played some Magic. It was great. We played some dirtily cool stuff and some annoying high-powered stuff. And we got 4 games out of it. So you're welcome, little Twitch people and YouTube people, if you're watching this in rebound. That's really good. Look out for this coming week. You get 2 hot new main channel videos coming out for you.
Ooh,
in a hot second. And then is that it, everybody?
Hey,
Pandemonium Games and Hobbies.
Pandemonium
it's a
Games
great
and Hobbies.
place. Hey, if you enjoyed the music
I agree.
before the stream, it was from me.
Yeah, intermission music.
that's right.
Is Aidan Rickel.
Aidan Rickel, aka Grey Aven.
Grey Aven makes our music.
You do have intermission music? What?
Yeah, specifically the 6-minute intermission just plays Aidan's music, man.
And the introduction, like
What's
that's
your YouTube channel?
Grey Aven.
Grey Aven. And you subscribe.
Grey Aven?
Subscribe to Grey Aven.
It's all gray and purple, so you'll recognize.
This man does
I
music for a
don't
living,
recognize
so
it. Please, you gotta show me.
that's
the
how
names.
he pays his bills.
It really is.
All right, thank you so much for watching. As always, bye.
Bye.
Bye.